Guys, make sure you're following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It massively helps us out. Enjoy the episode. But Theo's in an Arsenal kit. We're playing tonight.
This is my favourite kit of all time.
Has it kicked off yet?
Is it actually?
This is my favourite kit. It's,
I
kicks off in
prefer
25 minutes.
the blue away kit. You remember? With
Do you know
like
who that
the
reminds me
faded...
of? Lauren.
Oh, Laurent.
Laurent.
No, surely the maroon one with Theo too.
That's
Walcott
a
still had
goated
hope
kit as well.
Yeah,
there was
when
still hope
Walcott
for
had-
Walcott.
and that was when we still had Perez, Bergkamp, Henry, Sol Campbell, the lot, Jens Lehmann. That was our final year at Highbury.
Yeah.
And I do have that.
had some nice kits.
We've had some. Arguably, Arsenal is a better kit
Than
team than actual team.
Absolutely. Yeah. You're like the 100 Thieves of the Premier League.
Yeah,
you're a hoodie org of a club.
So speaking of which, Will, is that your favourite Newcastle shirt, do you reckon?
It's not. There's the one. So this is when we were good. I think this one.
Yeah, brown
we're
ale.
We're going to do a title
Whenever
charge.
I see brown ale, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's prime Newcastle. That.
There's
Prime
one
Geordie.
after the 97 one's got a nicer
Collar.
but we were shit then. I think.
Okay.
I think like Ruud Gullit came in and fucking.
Well, you were only like 1 year into the Copa de la Madre at that point, right?
I made that legendary clash had just gone down.
Do you know what my favourite Newcastle shirt is? I think it's like 04, 05 when he's sponsored by Adidas, and Santiago Munez wore it. You know, you know that, but the one
make the
the
kit.
fake one from
no,
goal.
the one in the film. No, obviously,
Was it not the NTLP one? I can't remember.
I don't know, but I know it was.
Oh, I
three
like.
stripes.
Is that the purple?
It's like greenish.
Is it Adidas?
Green and purple.
Yeah.
I loved that kit.
I
I
can't think
loved
which
that
one you're
kit.
thinking of.
Really? It was just an Adidas Newcastle kit. I was like, that is the one.
Yeah.
Really?
And Shearer wore it as well.
And Gavin Harris.
And
Oh, no,
Gavin Harris. No, he played for Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Have you seen we've got a player called Santiago Munez?
I
at the
guarantee
minute?
you've only signed him.
Absolutely.
Has he played for you yet?
He hasn't even played for the under 21s yet.
So you literally have signed him for the Instagram.
For literally some Twitter
I
engagement.
was reading earlier. Apparently, is it Nuno Becker or what's the guy that plays? Whoever plays Santiago Munez has just come out and gave Newcastle.
Oh, the actor.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, gave him a
Fulham. Go Fulham.
He gave him a load of encouragement for the boys.
Did he? For us?
Yeah, for you guys, because obviously you were at the game at the weekend.
I will be honest.
Bro.
I left at half time.
No, you didn't.
What?
So,
You can hack it.
Do you know what? Well, long story. So we'll start from the start. We'll go there. Took us ages to get fucking tickets, and it was a fucking incredible atmosphere. Like
It
one
took
of
weeks to get it, I swear.
Mate, it took me 2 weeks.
We kind of been weeks because this
Searching.
takeover between.
No. It took 10 days. Nearly 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, fair
week and a
enough.
half.
I'll let you off.
And I was searching everywhere, and the amount of people on my Instagram were going, I've got tickets, showing us a picture, and then be like 10 messages later being like, I don't really have tickets, but your videos are good though, yeah, thank you.
Oh, and you're getting strung along as well. That's the worst.
And then I found this dodgy Twitter account. I had like 20 followers, full of Saudi propaganda, created last week, and I was like, fuck it, I'll give him a message, and it was like actually real. He sent us them, and then... And then we go 1-0 up. It's brilliant. We've got all the flags out, and then we go 1-2-1 down. And then did you see the poor fan that was in cardiac arrest? Thankfully,
Dr. Pritchard, wasn't it?
Yes,
the guy
what a
that
fucking hero.
Yeah, absolute hero.
And you know my faint that blood thing.
Yeah.
So
Just
it's
left
like
it.
the whole crowd is going fucking go over here.
Is that actually the reason why you had to leave?
Kind of, not really. I could have.
It was
filmed
probably
but-
like a catalyst as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
And the new
everyone
owner's
around-
face is so scary.
Mate, I don't know.
She looks awful.
She does, doesn't it? Bless her.
I don't know what's going
happening.
on with it.
But in Amanda we trust. And then everyone around us is going cardiac arrest, heart attack, and I'm like, oh shit! I'll go to the loo and just kind of step back for a minute, compose myself. And I was like in the middle of the row, and I went to the loo, and everyone was just like pulling us, like, oh, what do you think of that? I was like, oh shit! I was like, felt one coming on. Oh, I've got to go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
But at least it got worse, and I made it home for the second half.
Kane and Son decided to show up.
Yeah.
First time this season.
Well, Kane's playing for his shirt at Newcastle, man. That's why he's.
He's got
so
you
well.
would you take it, wouldn't you? You take it.
Absolutely.
What?
Take
Of course,
Harry
one
Kane.
of
Well,
the best
mate,
strikers in the world.
He's
If
looking
Callum
a
Wilson-
bit washed at the moment.
If Callum Wilson gets injured, we've got Dwight Gale, man.
He's still potting around.
That's
Dwight Gale.
insane.
He's unreal in the Championship, but fucking useless anywhere else.
Yeah, that's where
He's a
every time he
cheat code
goes
in the
up.
Championship.
Yeah, and you got Joe Willock.
I would do.
So who would be your top 3 or 5 at Newcastle? Like realistically,
Right now, or
right
who would
now.
I sign?
Wait, as in top 3 or 5 that
you
would
want.
maintain to keep in the squad?
Sign in January.
As in
January.
first signing. Yeah, let's just say you were the manager of Newcastle.
Because
you
you
get appointed over Steve Bruce, who obviously hasn't got much longer. And they're like, William Lenny,
I think-
now...
Because you did put something in the chat earlier the screenshot of the guy.
Oh, right. Yes, I would not have him. So
No Jay Lings.
Really?
So Jesse Lingard,
thought it
right,
was perfect for
would
the
improve us as a squad, but once dabbed at the Gallagher. I've seen that man dab at the Gallagher, and I want him nowhere near my club. Nowhere near. It would make us way better. He would absolutely walk into my first team. He can get so far to fuck. I'm not arsed.
He's actually a really good counter-attacking. He's actually a really good, scary. He's actually a really good counter-attacking footballer. Like Jesse Lingard plays
very
on the
good
counter.
footballer in general.
No, but I mean he works better when he has space to run in
and
behind.
You partner him up
when
with
you
Joe
stop.
Willock.
Yeah, and
in a low block.
And if exactly. And if he's at Newcastle, that's deadly. Like that is pace on the counter.
So I would say, I don't know if you've seen our midfield. It's dire. We awful.
No, mate, it's John Joe Shelby.
Yeah. He scored a
see
good goal.
Did you see it? Did you remember oh god. Did you see his touches? Well, there was no touches, and it was just silly little fouls. And then
I'm so
How quick
baffled
was
by
that
John
red
Joe
card?
Shelby, you know.
7 minutes.
7 minute red.
He came on like 75, 70 minutes.
Do you see it?
No.
So John Joe Shelby got subbed on.
This guy runs a football podcast.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I've had a
John
busy
Joe
weekend,
Shelby-
man.
John Joe Shelby got subbed on, and then 7 minutes later got sent off.
What a legend.
Just kicking people.
That's the most John Joe Shelby thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
is like, I swear John Joe Shelby's like such a weird one, isn't he? Like, because he is actually quite good.
Yeah,
But
has
like, he's
no
also
legs.
such a
So hit and miss.
Yeah.
So hit and miss.
He
But
is the Sunderland Lee Catmull equivalent. Really.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
Like, you've got one of each.
Literally,
in the
right.
derby.
So to sign, I think keeping it semi-realistic.
Semi-realistic.
All right, we've got time, so we'll do semi-realistic, and then we'll do players
Yeah.
that you just think.
All right. So I think first person we need new centre mid, semi-realistic, maybe Van der Beek. Just anyone with an ounce of technical
get him
ability.
on loan.
Yeah.
Either.
Or just buy it.
buy it.
Well, you know about the millions.
I keep forgetting you're in Newcastle now.
Then like out there, like a James Ward-Prowse.
That's who I would go for. That's
Yeah.
exactly who I'd go for.
I think any would 100% go as well.
Solid.
Do you think?
Solid?
Yeah.
How much do you think? Like 60 mil?
Yeah, and
That's
South-
English.
Saying that though, that's obscene. Isn't
Southampton would take it. though.
Not now, you know.
You can't
Pennies
not.
for you.
Yeah.
It's not so much how much he's worth to anyone else, it's just how much he's worth to Southampton. Right? It's like the Rice thing,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
you're not going to sell him if it's going to make you that much
Do you
worse.
need any more strikers? Is Callum Wilson the one?
We do, but I don't know who. Did you see Cardi's been linked? But that's exactly what we don't need. Like if we can just kind of be like a Leicester or an Everton for just a couple of years instead of trying to be like, let's get Coutinho, let's whack him on 300 grand a week when he doesn't care and he'll spend half of it injured. Let's just get like, I don't know, your 50, like Tarkowski would be brilliant. I like Dwight McNeil.
Yeah.
Tarkowski as well would go down a hit with the fans.
Yeah.
He seems like that kind of guy that the fans would like. I feel like Newcastle need to sign players that will get on with I feel like it's such like a fan-based club.
Yeah.
We need players that really connect with
If
them.
we
And
get
play for the
mercenaries,
badge.
it's a
Like
mess.
James Ward-Prowse, Tarkowski, Premier League veterans that obviously have played in the league for a long, long while.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, don't they?
And commit to wherever they go, which is a great, prospect going forward.
Where do you think we'll finish this season?
I
Where
hope
are you now?
18th because that will be absolutely hilarious.
It'll be the most Newcastle United thing ever.
I would find it quite sad if you got relegated.
Yeah.
But
I would, because I find it sad when they got relegated the last time because they're too big of a club to go be in the Championship.
yeah,
They really are.
Well, now they're the richest club in world football, pretty much. if
I
they
think
do
you'll
go
finish
down.
like a 15th.
Yeah. Do you know what I would do?
Yeah.
I had this conversation with someone yesterday, and I would go, Big Sam, come here, mate.
He is a
We'll
Spanish-
just hate him.
No,
Our
we'll
fans
gi-
hate him.
we'll
Bro,
give
It
you-
was
we'll-
awful for us, and then he managed Sunderland and
Yeah.
sent we're down. He can't.
But you just go, all right, Big Sam, I'll give you £10 million to keep us up, and then you're gone. And he would do that because that guy is a whore for money.
And he's also a merchant at keeping teams in the Prem.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. It's the perfect match.
Did he not? He went down with West Brom though. He's broke the.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
yeah,
true.
broke the
You know
barrier.
what I mean?
What about
Got
Tony
relegated.
Pulis?
West Brom didn't
Bro,
offer
we've
enough.
got the richest club maybe the richest club in the world. We can't fucking
Realistically,
have Tony
who
Pulis.
do you go for now? As the
I
next
don't
manager?
care as long as this is a bit out there. I don't think we're in a relegation fight. I think we've just got Steve Bruce.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. I would-
Rafa finished 10th with a worse squad than we've got now.
Yeah.
We had fucking Hosselou up front the whole season. We spent 150 mil. Callum Wilson, fucking Alan St. Maximin. Rafa was 10th, 13th, and suddenly we're just got a fucking idiot of a manager.
Stevie
Do you know-
Bruce.
Oh, sorry.
Stevie Bruce.
That's it.
That's all I wanted to
That's
say.
right. Ironically, he would be the ideal appointment at this point. I
Who?
reckon.
Steve?
Rafa.
Oh, yeah,
If
Rafa
he,
would
if Rafa
be.
came back,
oh
you
my
would be.
God, it would just be
limbs.
fairy tale.
That actually would complete the
Yeah, it would
full
be.
circle.
And you know he'd keep it up.
No, I agree. Yeah,
Oh, of course,
absolutely.
of course.
Absolutely.
Look
I
at what
think,
he's doing with Everton at the
Mate,
moment.
he's doing
And their
really
squad's
good,
like,
well, especially with
Yeah.
how cheap the players they were.
Yeah,
But the
People
players
are
that Everton
great.
have signed are like, there was 1.5 million for both Demarai Gray and Townsend.
Yep.
Banging.
And they're two of their standout players this season.
Absolutely.
I just brought Demarai Gray into my team.
And we'll just not talk about Rondon. We'll just forget about him. just forget.
So you named your realistic targets for Newcastle. Who's your summer signings? Because I call the January's the realistic
Oh,
ones,
yeah.
and the summer are the Mbappes.
so Tarkovsky and James Ward-Prowse in January,
Yeah.
and then
what? I
and
can't
then
actually physically fucking process the thought of going, you know what? We will go out and fucking.
it must be a great feeling. Like we can't do that. We can't.
Well, we could if our
Yeah, you do that. You do
No,
that. You
but
get linked with.
Yeah,
You got Pepe.
we're the
Yeah,
seventh
but
richest
world class
club.
Pepe.
we have to think of realistic players that we can get.
Same
You
here.
have no limitations now.
Do
In
you,
2
you
seasons
know what?
time,
You know what? I
it's
think
gonna
they do. I think they do.
be- No.
They don't have Champions League.
No.
They are
A bit
shite.
cold.
Yeah,
Fact.
at this point
Who's
in time,
gonna
but
go-
I mean, in a few seasons' time, they can look at anyone and be like, I want him.
I feel like you need one player to just trust you,
Yeah,
and that
just
is
send
and
it
that
and then
is
bring
the
him.
snowball started.
Yeah.
Who though? Who?
Who's the one player?
Who's got the biggest contact list
Mate,
in
it's
their
got to
phone
be
book? That's
Coutinho.
what
It's
it
got to
is.
be Coutinho.
Fuck Coutinho.
It
I don't
is.
want
It-
Coutinho.
it
I
is.
don't even want Coutinho in January.
It is Lewandowski.
Why? He's always how old's he now? 32.
Yeah,
He's unreal,
go?
but
Black and white?
probably wouldn't go.
he's Bayern Munich.
Who though? Who would you say like superstar?
Who?
Like, 'cause
You know what?
I would love Pogba.
I would
Pogba's
get-
probably my favourite
I would-
non-Newcastle Prem player. It's not going to happen.
I would start to look towards
Neymar.
building to the future. So like Damsgaard,
Yep.
Ooh.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Mahala, both Danish actually.
Danish.
Both very
You're
good.
just listening off Euro Fantasy.
Yeah,
points,
literally.
yeah.
No,
This is
The
just
point merchant.
this is the new equivalent of FIFA knowledge.
No. No, there's
LaCroix.
plenty. I mean, Martial, I'd pick up.
Would do.
I
But
think
do
he'd
you know what
go.
the problem with Martial is? I've told Josh he's been shit for about 2 years.
Because he has.
Wait, so
Yeah.
so you?
But
won't-
I've been
so,
on Josh about him being shit.
So Newcastle won't sign Anthony Martial.
No.
because you
but
speak to
I'm going to be
Josh.
conflicted. I'm going to be.
Okay,
so I can't,
right.
That's not my
But
ideal.
he'd
That's
look
not my
really
dream.
good- He'd look really good in black gloves,
would,
in a
he
black
would.
and white
Oh
kit.
my
It would
God,
work.
it would
you know?
be.
On a Tuesday night at
Oh.
Stoke. on the Championship.
Griezmann loves Newcastle. He always plays as well on Football
Does he?
Manager.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's because is he on loan at Atletico at the moment? He's gone back on loan, I
Is
think.
it too?
Or is it did he sign
I can't remember.
I reckon you swoop
on
in.
loan? Option to buy.
I reckon
mean,
you swoop in for like Kessie ahead of United when they go for him in the summer.
mate, I think Griezmann's the one.
The one to do it all.
The one to start off the
And fun.
snowball.
And he loves playing in stripes. We know that.
And would he want? And would he want to come to the Prem and be like, look, I can come to the Prem and do it. Messi, you're clearly inferior to me because I can do it in the Premier League.